Hi, everyone, especially my Gemini subscribers for October. I was about to say August. Why is that? Maybe August was an interesting month for Gemini. Um, okay, so Gemini, I have two decks for you to choose from. Deck number one, which is the green deck. Just looking at that, see if you resonate, feel a connection to this deck. And before you do that, take a deep breath and just let yourself pick the deck based on your intuition and a feeling in your body rather than thinking it. So, what that means is don't look at the deck, just feel it. Take a deep breath, maybe close your eyes and then rewind the YouTube video to see which one you're drawn to. This one has a pentacle, it's a brown deck. This is deck number 2. So, deck number 2, deck number 1. So, see which one. Deck number 2. Okay. So, I am going to start with deck number 1. This is the green one, and you can see it again. And as I tune into Gemini energy, I feel like a lot of changes have happened for you or are currently happening for you. There's a sense of scattering or a sense of being really pulled into a lot of directions right now. You may be finding it hard to sort of ground and center your energy. You may be sort of more up in the head right now. Um, what I'm guided to say is that um, you are feeling drawn to taking charge of your life, or there may be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius person in your life that is affecting your energy. They have a strong fire element, or you may have, this passion that's coming up for you and wanting to take you somewhere. If you're currently employed, you may be super busy right now and needing to take more leadership or being pulled towards doing things that put you in a more visible or leadership role. And all of that could be sort of going on in your mind. It may be affecting you. Um, so I am going to connect with my Gemini subscribers. And I see that somebody is here. Hello, nice to see you. If you have any comments or questions, please just type them in as I shuffle. Okay. This is love for Gemini first. And this is what I'm going to be pulling a few cards for. Um, what is happening when it comes to your love life? And so there's going to be a message for you guys who are in a partnership. What is the message for people in a partnership? Okay. Um, and then a message for people looking for partnership or it's currently single. You may not be looking, but you're available, you're single, not committed to anyone else. Um, what is the message for Geminis who are currently single? Okay. Okay. So And so let me start with the ones who are already in a partnership or in a committed relationship. I see that your business or what you feel drawn to your passion is going to be taking the center stage. But I also see that there is a very soulmate connection in your life. Somebody who is there for you, the happy family and you may be holding back on the family stuff because I see the strength card here. You may want to just sort of spend time with your family, and be with them, but you know that you need to move forward, you need to do something more with your life, and follow your heart, your purpose. It may be like, the twins, the Gemini twins. There's that, the other side of you, but you so love, and yet there is this other side of you that also wants your independence and your own personality and your own self to shine. And that's perfectly okay. If you do want to occupy the center stage and you do want to be a leader and you want to do that business and you want to be visible and you want to be seen, that does come through as well. Um, you are driven, motivated a lot by love, and this is something that Gemini people, it's not everybody realizes that about Geminis, but Geminis are actually very much motivated by the relationship in their life. They really, really make a wonderful partners because they understand the other person's point of view and what that person needs. Many Geminis have this uncanny ability to be so empathetic, and to be so empathetic in a mental way that they can actually put themselves and understand how that other person is thinking. That's their secret power, because they have that ability to, kind of unify opposites. They are the twins after all, and have this natural ability to work with others and to understand and accommodate others. So that ability is very much in focus right now, and will be in focus in October. You do love to nurture, and there is the strong mother energy, the divine feminine energy, nurturing energy. So, a lot of feminine energy in your environment, in your aura right now. Energies that you may be connecting with are probably mothers, or people who have a motherly sort of connection to the divine. These energies are in your life, but you also have this leadership, this visibility piece that may be coming in for you, and maybe Gemini, it's your time to shine and take center stage. So this is very interesting. I was looking at the love, but what came up very strongly was that the love part is there. It's very strong. It's very nurturing. It's kind of holding you, for so that you can move towards something else. So if you wanted to look at it like this, it would really help. Is that it's not a choice between love or business or love or career. It's actually about love holding you, providing you the nurturing, and the support that ultimately creates your offering for the world. So there is a strong need for the other side of you to come forward and to start making a difference, start being seen. So that's really strong for Gemini, that October is going to be an absolutely amazing month when it comes to relationships and fulfillment in relationships and connecting with your soul tribe. And that I see some wonderful people in your life, who are there for you as you move forward into more visibility. So this is super, super positive for those of you who are in a relationship. Now, those Geminis who are not in a relationship, these are the cards that came up for you. These are the energies that came up for you. That it's time to think about yourself, and looking after you. Excuse me. The Ace of Pentacles is all about taking care of our physical self, and it's all about finding that foundation, foundational relationship, or that supportive relationship that's actually practical on the earthly plane. And I see that there is possibility of someone you may have known in a workplace situation or in an educational situation coming into your life. Now there is this sort of element of another person there. So I'm not reading this as a third party situation, as in this person is attracted or involved with another person. It's more like there is an influence of another person on the relationship, on the connection. Um, but they seem to be fairly pretty interested in you. You may feel that they are more connected to someone else, and you could be the person who is just sort of moving into that situation where you have a strong influence. You don't have such a strong influence, but this is telling me that you have a strong influence, and you may not be aware of it right now that this person is coming into your life. I do see the destiny card. This is a destined match, somebody who is part of your soul journey on earth. You may be calling in your soulmate, you may have called in your soulmate, and it seems that they are arriving or have already arrived in your life. I see the Ace of Swords here as well, which means a brand new beginning when it comes to love and romance. Um, for some single people, they want to be single, in Gemini, not people, Gemini. They may want to be in a relationship which is very much about them and the other person to be the top priority in that person's life, and that could be what is moving you towards attracting that destined partner who is coming into your life. And they may already be here, or you may hear from them. You're certainly attracting them in your life. So if you've been doing any attraction work, it seems that they are on their way. I do offer help and guidance when it comes to relationships and manifesting, and any blocks that you may have in having the relationship that's right for you, and that takes care of your needs, and which is in balance and harmony. I do help with that. If you needed a personal reading for your particular situation, you can email me and set up a time, and we could have a session together. I offer some guidance and coaching as well, apart from tarot, and some emotional healing that can help you move forward. So, and let me know if you're feeling guided or drawn to that, and I will move on to the next part of your reading, which is work and career for Gemini. Who chose deck number this particular deck, which is deck number one. So we are going to look at work and career for Gemini. And if Hey, thank you for the heart there. Thank you. I just saw this. I was so engrossed in the reading. So I'm excited that you're here and that you found me. Please do go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you get new videos from me. And I am now going to connect with my Gemini friends out here. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, most amazing people, the most amazing minds. Just absolutely love every Gemini I've ever come across. Yeah, somehow there's something about my energy in theirs. Um, okay, so work for Gemini, work related messages for Gemini. Okay. Okay, so I'm seeing that you may be feeling a little bit frustrated in your work. I see this amazing angel standing here. So there's some healing going on, but it hasn't completely healed. Something in your past needs to continue to heal when it comes to attracting the right job for you. I feel that you may be feeling a little frustrated at your workplace right now or the kind of work that you're doing, but it's not just the job that you're frustrated with. It looks like there's something deeper that's going on for you. I see the Empress here, which is the abundance and the creativity card. There is something that is really creative, or there may be an influence of someone who is very abundant, very wealthy, could be a mother figure to you, or you may have that kind of a job that involves mothering or nurturing other people, taking care of other people. When it comes to career, I see that you are awakening. You may be going through a spiritual awakening, or you may not have completed it just yet. There is this element of spiritual awakening coming for you, and um, and you're sort of waiting. Like I see this nine of wands figure. This could be a fire sign also. You're waiting for that passion, waiting for that clarity on whether how to move forward towards the career you really want. So some Geminis that are watching this channel, this could get pretty specific. Probably it definitely sounded really specific to me. But if I were to generalize across the Gemini population who's watching, I would say that there is a strong element of you awakening to your purpose. To what it is that really draws you, that is really fulfilling for you, and you may not be feeling like just doing a job is the thing for you, that you may be feeling like there has to be something more than what I'm doing every day. So there is a big shift towards your purpose, or your soul purpose, or your life purpose happening for quite a few Gemini here. I see three major arcanas, which means that these are soul level shifts. They're definitely guided by the planets for Gemini. And you may want to spend some time processing these energies. So, I'm not seeing you making any moves in October specifically towards a new career, but it could be that a new career is coming in for you over the next several months, and October may be one of the months in that, because these are really strong energies and they're longer term energies. They are not specific entirely to October. But if you want a personal reading about your career and situation, you can reach out to me and we can book a time. I offer a few personal readings every month, and they can be one on one, and they can also be on YouTube as well. So depending on where you are. So a nine of wands is a really interesting energy. It's like you may be hesitating before making that move, hesitating before taking action, not feeling completely ready just yet to take action towards your goals. So that's what I'm getting for Gemini who picked deck number one when it comes to their career. And I'm now going to move to deck number two. So thank you patiently for waiting. All the deck number, twos. Thank you so much, and please do subscribe. And if it's possible, if you can, leave a comment or something there, I love to hear from you. And I read each and everything that anybody leaves me. I've recently started this channel, so it's really exciting, fun for me to read you and to connect with you. So deck number two, which is the brown deck with the pentacle in the middle. And in this, I'm going to be pulling some cards for your love situation, eh, for people who are currently in a relationship or sort of still involved with someone, in a situationship, if not a relationship, in a love connection. Ooh, okay. So, uh, okay. So, what I'm getting here for the people who pick deck number two, um, I see that you're feeling very independent. You may be really enjoying being your alone time right now. Feeling really good about that. I see, you can see how much she's enjoying herself, her life. So it's about you doing you. The person that you may be involved with, it that this is a reconciliation card. So it could be that somebody you were involved with in the past, maybe still around you, still connecting with you energetically, because along with this I get the high priestess. So there is some energetic connection between you and this other person. Now, this person may be a friend, maybe a friend of a friend, somebody in your environment. I see that, you also got the Four of Cups. And it's, it could be that they are not moving forward, they're being really silent, and not really reaching out, but you may have a twin flame or an energetic connection with them. And what I'm seeing is that there is this hope, of finding this person or meeting this person. So on a 5D level, on the astral plane, there is, a connection that you have with a twin flame or with a relationship that is, um, quite profound at the soul level. And they are, they could be in your environment as well. They could be with someone else, but you may still feel a strong connection. So I really feel when I look at the love reading for deck number two, that this is a twin flame sort of a connection that I'm looking at because of the cards. And I think my message for you is to perhaps take a look at the cup that's at offer. So even though you may not feel that the person who's coming into your life or you're with is that deep a romantic connection or that deep a soul connection, but it appears that they still hold one cup. There is something that they're giving that is worth receiving. It may not be quite what you want. So a little bit of boredom and dissatisfaction when it comes to your relationship, your current relationship right now. And then, spirit may be saying, yes, it's okay, but surely there has to be someone out there who is my twin flame and my deep soulmate, my soul connection. So this is what I'm getting for people who chose deck number two, and I'm going to move to their career reading for deck number two. So what are the energies that are coming up for their career for deck number two? Um, and Deck number two, career. And I just want to go back to that previous reading that I did. I felt a lot of like constriction in your throat, and that's what I'm picking up. That something needs to be voiced. You may be, being spiritually guided to express something that is still that's still not expressed. Um, and if you are, then perhaps something you could do is to carry a stone that helps release some of that energy and helps you to express it out. One of the stones that came to mind as I connect to your energy is a blue lace agate and blue calcite, which would be really, really beneficial. So I'm now going to just look at work and career finances for my Gemini friends here. Hmm. Spirit, please guide me. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Okay. So, okay. So when it comes to love and career, I see the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign. Sorry, work and career. I see the Queen of Swords, air sign. You may be somebody who is very good with communication, very, very articulate, very clear, very somebody who can really hold her own when it comes to communicating with people. Um, your career seems to be about connecting with other people across the world. You may be in media or communications, marketing. This is also the travel card. You may be thinking about traveling or going, further with your work. Um, and I see the Six of Cups. So there is this joyful, playful energy around you, and you seem to be taking that further. So you have this huge opportunity, but when it comes to work or career, I get the Seven of Swords. And sometimes this can mean procrastinating or somebody not being completely upfront with you. So if you're working with someone overseas, just be aware that this person may not be entirely upfront with what's going on. There may be some stuff that you need to research and learn, understand fully. So there is that energy of needing more clarity, and that could be one reason why you may not be manifesting these really strong energies of the world card, like being totally this world card is about completion. It's really sort of arriving at the end point of whatever work or career that you're doing. It's about promotion. It's about taking center stage. So I do see that this Seven of Swords energy is about something's holding you back. It could be childhood, it could be somebody from your past, some influence over there, coming in for you when it comes to work and career. um, Here is your major arcana, your Gemini lovers card here, which means that it's time to unify the twins, the two dual side of you, the opposite sides of you, and bring them together. Because you may be resisting something, some intuitive thing that's coming up for you. You may need to step back a little bit and reconnect with the nay voice, the voice that's saying no, and the voice that's saying this is not what I need right now, or I'm not sure if I can do this, and kind of connect deeply with that voice and understand what it is trying to say to you. So there is this creativity that's trying to come forth from you, and I say that because you've got your own card here. And Geminis have an amazing ability to connect with others and to empathize with others. And I see that you have this really strongly, but something may be holding you back. Or somebody around you is not being entirely straightforward with you, and so you're kind of not sure how to go about things. And this is for your career reading. If you want me to look at your personal situation a little bit closer, then you can email me and book a time for a reading, because this is as far as I can go when it comes to a general reading. And I hope it resonates with you. If not, please discard it. I'd love to hear your feedback and comments. And as this channel grows, then more general readings are going to come through. Right now, it's going to be a little bit specific and shorter readings. But as the collective increases, there's just more energy for me to pick up on and read from. And I do see that I that there are some strong energies coming into your life, and the influence of those energies, the world card and the lovers card, is going to be not just October, but it's actually going to spread over the next few months. And so you may want to create a vision that's your long term vision, your 6 month vision, your 1 year vision, and start taking like small steps towards it on a daily basis, so that you know exactly what you need to do specifically, step by step. And that's just general advice that spirit is giving me. My guides and angels are telling me to let you know that you are on the right track when it comes to your career and finances. And you just need to get some more information and get a little bit more clear on your vision. So, if you're currently in a job, this is again pointing out that you do need to express yourself in such a way that other people understand and can support you in your goals and visions. And if you're currently in a business or looking for work, then this is again the same message, really, which is about connecting to your own vision and expressing it in a way that other people can understand. And you definitely have that ability. You've got the Queen of Swords, you have this ability to articulate, which is just fabulous. So I look forward to your comments and feedback, and I hope this was useful for you. And thank you so much. Bye now.